Ciao, and welcome to another episode of Bites of Italy. I'm Natalie.
And I'm Scotty. This is episode 18. And if you've been with us before, welcome back. If you're new, we're so glad you found us.
Last time we took you through the flavors of pizza, from golden chickpea pancakes to rustic farmhouse fare.
Today we're heading further south to Naples, one of Italy's most vibrant and flavorful cities.
When you think of Naples, what's the very first image that pops into your head? For most people, I bet it's that classic wood-fired Neapolitan pizza.
Oh, absolutely. It's iconic for a reason, right? Total legend.
But what if we told you there's something else equally delicious? And it's kind of a Neapolitan secret hiding in plain sight in those amazing little alleyways. We're talking about fried pizza, a real local delicacy.
And for this episode, we've really gone all in. We've immersed ourselves in everything we could find about the Naples fried pizza scene. Our mission today is to really pull back the curtain on this incredible street food. We want to unpack its fascinating history, explore the different styles, and most importantly, point you right to where you can find the absolute best, most authentic fried pizza in Naples.
And these aren't just like little snacks. They're a proper indulgent street food experience. You find them everywhere, woven right into daily life there. It's a truly unique culinary journey. I think something that takes you a bit off the main tourist path.
So let's get into it. History first. It's compelling.
Oh, it really is. It's a story of resilience, of ingenuity. You have to picture Naples right after World War II. The city was hit hard.
I can imagine. Tough times.
Really tough. And those traditional wood-fired ovens, the heart of the pizzerias. Many were destroyed by bombing. Ingredients were difficult to obtain. They were expensive, so baking a classic pizza just wasn't feasible for many. And out of pure necessity, with that incredible Neapolitan spirit, they found another way. They didn't waste the precious dough. They simply fried it in large pots at counters on the street. It was practical, it was delicious, and it was a solution born directly from hardship.
That's incredible. A whole culinary tradition born from making do.
Yeah, fried pizza was a humble dish, considered cheaper than its wood-fired counterpart. It was often bought on credit and paid for the following week. It's brilliantly pictured by Sophia Loren in the movie The Gold of Naples, as she shouts, "Eat today and pay in 8 days."
And the fried pizza stuck around. Even when ovens were rebuilt and ingredients flowed again, fried pizza wasn't going anywhere. It is as popular today as ever.
A real icon. And talking about fried pizza, we're talking mainly about 2 stars here, Montanara and Pizza Fritta.
Let's start with Montanara. What's the story there?
The name means mountain style. Apparently, it originates from the mountains surrounding Naples, and the preparation is unique. Get this. The dough is deep fried first, just briefly before it gets topped with the tomato sauce, cheese, basil, the usual suspects.
So, it's fried then topped. Then what? It doesn't just get served like that.
No. And this is the crucial part. After topping, it gets a final quick blast in the oven.
A 2-step process. Frying and baking. That sounds different. What does that do for the pizza? Why not just fry it?
That's the key question, and it's why Montanara is special. That initial fry puffs the dough up incredibly, makes it airy, creates pockets, stops it getting oily. Then that quick hit in the hot oven melts the toppings beautifully, but it also gives the crust this subtle, almost smoky, toasted character. It's this amazing contrast, so it ends up light, even though it's fried.
Airy, crunchy, but not heavy or greasy. It kind of defies expectations. That's the Montanara, I imagine. Now, tell us about the other one. Pizza Fritta, the stuffed one.
The Pizza Fritta, which you might also hear called Calzone Fritto. Here, the dough is flattened out by hand. Fillings are put on one half, then it's folded over into a pouch, sealed up and deep fried until it's beautifully golden and puffy.
What about the filling? What's the most classic Neapolitan version?
You know, often it's kept incredibly simple. Just creamy ricotta or provola cheese, maybe seasoned with a good crack of black pepper, sometimes some bit of ham or salami. Simple, but sounds perfect with that crispy dough.
Yeah, that simplicity lets the texture shine. And both can come in different sizes, right? Like a small snack size or a whole meal.
For sure. You see the little ones? Perfect for grabbing on the go, and then much bigger ones that are a full, satisfying meal.
Okay, we set the scene. It's time to share our top recommendations.
Yeah, let's start the tour. Where can you get the best fried pizza in Naples?
First up, 1947 Pizza Fritta Napoli. We found this one right in the central historic core, specifically in the lively Forcella neighborhood. Most Pizza Fritta places are set up for takeout, which is super common for street food. But here, they also have tables inside and out, which is nice.
And stepping inside 1947, what was the feel? It was kind of unexpected.
It really was. You walk in and yeah, you get that amazing fried dough smell, but the space itself, it's beautiful. There are rooms painted by an artist, Massimiliano Mastronardi. Pale blue and white walls, simple but elegant furniture, high ceilings. Surprisingly chic for a fried pizza place, but still cozy and inviting. Not what you might picture, but really warm. A cool contrast to the bustling street.
Nice. And the person behind it, Enzo Durante.
That's him, the owner. The story goes, he discovered fried pizza as a kid and just fell in love. Now they call him the king of fried pizza in Naples. Apparently, he's also super passionate about local icons. Maradona, the Saint San Gennaro, Sophia Loren. It just adds this layer of pure Naples authenticity to the place. You feel it.
Now, the important part, the pizza.
Oh, right. They have Montanara, of course, as well as a wide selection of fried pizzas, both traditional and some truly creative. Prices are quite reasonable, ranging from 5 to 9 euros.
And the dough? Incredibly light.
This was the showstopper. The fried 120-gram dough was extraordinarily light, almost ethereal. You pick it up expecting something heavy and it's just air.
How do they even do that with fried dough? Is it magic?
Close. It's a technique. This is apparently due to the long fermentation process of the dough, which takes up to 24 hours to rise. Plus, it is also well hydrated. That combo makes it super digestible and helps it puff up dramatically in the hot oil, creating that light, airy texture without absorbing grease. It's a real skill.
Is there a particular pizza that stands out on their menu? There are quite a few.
Oh yeah, the menu looks extensive. Choosing would be the hardest part. But be sure to try the Vesuvius pizza. It's made with provola cheese, a staple of Neapolitan cuisine, and soffritto, a slow-baked vegetable base that gives it a sweet, savory explosion of flavor.
My favorite was Montanara with ricotta cheese, Mortadella and Pistachio. It's called Mortadella Please, and it's delicious.
Reading the names of pizza. Scent of Genovese, Yellowface, or Sofia. Seriously, it sounds like you need multiple visits, not to mention the legendary Cuoppo. You know, the paper cone of fried goodness. Potato croquettes, rice and pasta balls, fried vegetables. They also have a seafood cone with shrimp and calamari.
Just golden, crispy, irresistible bites. All crammed into that handheld cone. Incredible. And what's for dessert?
Stracchetti fritti, fried sticks of pizza dough topped with Nutella or pistachio cream. For years, this has been a favorite dessert for adults and children, popular in pizzerias in Naples, but also prepared at home.
That means more pizza. It's a good thing they have a great selection of wines and local craft beers to wash down all that pizza goodness.
Right. And the service is top-notch. It's simply a friendly place where you can eat truly delicious, high-quality fried pizza. A must-visit.
Absolutely.
Now, let's move on to our second recommendation. Next stop, Friggitoria Napoletana da Rosetta, also located in the Centro Storico. And finding this place feels like you've stumbled onto a real local secret. It's a small fry shop, very traditional street fair vibe. Primarily grab and go, which fits the energy of the area, but now they have a little space with chairs to sit and eat for a minute.
Always appreciated. What stood out about Da Rosetta?
Two things mainly, incredible value for money and generous portions. We're talking Montanara or Pizza Fritta starting from just 3 euros up to maybe 7 euros.
3 euros? Wow, no wonder it's popular.
Totally packed with locals getting their daily fix, besides tourists who've heard about it. That tells you something. Good, honest food, fair price.
So, how do they handle the crowds if it's that popular and small?
Efficiency. That seemed to be their secret weapon. Watching them work is like watching a performance. They're just constantly churning out fresh fried food, serving lots of people quickly without seeming to compromise on quality.
Non-stop frying action. Impressive. And what are the food highlights? Besides the value.
Well, their classic Montanara is a standout. It's topped with just smoked provola cheese, tomato sauce, parmesan, and basil. Perfect in its simplicity, because here they know that authentic Neapolitan tomato sauce requires high-quality, fresh ingredients. So they use only Campania's most iconic tomatoes. San Marzano from the area between Salerno and Naples, and Piennolo tomatoes from Vesuvius. Both are renowned for their sweet, intense flavor. That's why Da Rosetta tomato sauce exudes maximum flavor and authenticity.
You should also try their specialties, the Montanara and the Pizza Fritta with meatballs. Truly substantial and delicious.
Definitely worth trying. We also must mention their delightful rounds of pasta mixed with creamy bechamel sauce, stuffed with cooked ham and peas, then breaded and fried. Crispy outside, creamy pasta inside.
Exactly. Total comfort food, fried edition.
And if you want a spritz to go with your fried treats, just pay an extra €2. The cocktail is served in a plastic cup. But come on, nothing beats this.
Da Rosetta is the spot for amazing value, but we have one more stop on our tour, and this one is all about legacy and tradition. Antica Pizza Fritta da Esterina Sorbillo. This place has history.
Sorbillo, that name rings a bell. Famous pizza family, right?
Hugely famous. This family business was founded by Esterina Sorbillo, who ran it for 63 years. Imagine that. A true legend. Now her nephew, Gino Sorbillo, who is arguably one of the most famous pizza chefs in the world, carries on her tradition. He grew up watching her, learning from her.
He's keeping her legacy alive. That's wonderful.
It really is. He runs 3 of these Antica Pizza Fritta spots in Naples, plus loads of other pizzerias globally.
We visited the one on Piazza Trieste e Trento in the Spanish Quarter, one of our favorite neighborhoods in Naples.
That's the one. This place is easy to find, even though it is a classic hole-in-the-wall kind of place, because in the center of the square is the famous artichoke fountain.
It's standing room only, and expect to wait in a line, but a good line, where you can watch them work. It's part of the deal.
Exactly. While you wait, you get a front row seat to the action, kneading the dough, stretching it, carefully lowering it into the bubbling oil. It's pure theater, builds anticipation. We got there at lunchtime. The line was building, but they handled it well. The staff are experts at crowd management. You move up pretty quickly, efficient but not rushed.
Tell us what's the focus here. Is it mostly the stuffed pizza fritta?
Almost exclusively pizza fritta, plus water, soft drinks, or small beer. Simple menu, focused and affordable. Around €5 for a pizza.
Perfect. And the must-try filling?
I chose classic ricotta, provola, and prosciutto. The dough was simply perfect. Crispy on the outside, but with this slight chewiness inside. And inside, creamy, smooth ricotta combined with salty, delicate prosciutto. It just works.
Also, pizza ai Cicoli seems to be a crowd favorite.
Yeah, it's a symbolic dish of Neapolitan culinary tradition. In the post-war period, the first fried pizza was the one stuffed with Cicoli and ricotta cheese, or pizza without any filling at all. Cicoli are pressed pieces of pork made from pancetta and guanciale, or pork cheek, which we talked about in the episode dedicated to Rome.
It's amazing how this food, born from such tough times, is still so loved today. Why do you think it has such enduring appeal, even with amazing baked pizza everywhere?
I think it's a mix of things. One, it's just damn delicious. Let's be honest.
Fair point.
But it's also tied so deeply to Naples' history. That spirit of making something wonderful out of hardship. It's comfort food. It's accessible, satisfying.
It's part of the city's identity.
Absolutely. And with that, we are going to wrap up our adventure with Neapolitan fried pizza. Today we visited 3 incredible places, each with its own character. This was more than just a taste of a different type of pizza. It was a true immersion in the history of Naples, its soul, resilience, and creativity.
And each place offers a slightly different window into that. You've got the artistry and lightness at 1947 Pizza Fritta, the bustling street food charm and amazing value at Da Rosetta, and that deep sense of family tradition and history at Zia Esterina Sorbillo.
We really hope this episode inspires you to seek out these places, or places like them, to try Naples' fried pizza and really taste that history, that spirit for yourself.
If you enjoyed this episode, we'd love it if you gave us a like and left a comment. It really helps others discover the show. And don't forget to subscribe to the Bites of Italy podcast so you never miss an episode. We've got so much more deliciousness coming your way.
Yes, this is just the beginning. In upcoming episodes, we'll explore the incredible culinary scene in and around Naples. We'll show you that Naples isn't just the birthplace of pizza, it's home to some of the most comforting, creative food in the country.
From street food and seaside classics to hidden family-run trattorias, we can't wait to share what we find.
Thanks for listening, and until next time, keep exploring, keep tasting, and keep chasing those unforgettable bites.
See you next time. Ciao!